Uh, so this game was from the first round of the AGA City League. So right now I play for the DC team, like the Greater Washington DC area team, and we're playing in the B League since the A League is pretty strong and much stronger than us, anyways. So our first round was against Toronto, and they have some players from U Toronto that, if you looked at the video where I played against UMD, we played against their team, and we got 3-0'd by them. But I think it's like there's a couple of them, and then some other, I guess, older people. So all of these matches are also 3v3. The time settings are pretty long. It's like 1 hour each player, and then 25 stones in 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, 25 stones in 10 minutes. So it's decently long. But I was really looking forward to play the guy that I lost to in the CGL, because he was on their team, but then I guess he didn't play and they subbed in this guy instead. So I was a little disappointed, but I went with it. So we can get into the game. So if you've watched any of my recent videos, you'll know that I've been trying this opening a lot. It's kind of like I think in the 36th episode of like my Titan series, this got played against me, and then I kind of got destroyed very quickly, and so I've been kind of just trying this out, and I haven't lost with it yet since then. So I mean, probably until I lose at least one game with it, I'll probably just keep playing it. So he played here, and actually, if you go back to that video where I got destroyed, the first, I don't know, like 20 moves went exactly like that. This is basically exactly what happened in that game, and up to here, I basically got smashed. Like, there's nothing that White can do to salvage this situation, really. So like normally this is a very normal approach to this kind of Kobayashi thing when this is higher. But then here there's like a trick kind of where if you do the normal moves, then Black can actually just Atari here and then Atari here and then connect. And this is really terrible for Black, but because of the position of the surrounding stones, it actually works out quite nicely. So I guess if White wanted to salvage the situation, he could try playing something like this, and then probably Black will invade here and be something like this. I'm not exactly sure exactly what would happen. Maybe White will play here. I don't know. It can get pretty complicated, but in general, I think the situation is still better for Black because the corner is basically all dead, and then these 4 stones are like doing nothing, and this will just become like some sort of a messy fight. So normally, like, I still had never found out exactly what Black should do. Like, instead of this, maybe like play here, or probably this move is just better against this move. Not exactly sure what else White should do. Didn't really look into it that much, but probably don't do this one at least. Well, at least definitely don't attach into the corner. But even though like the beginning started out so well, you'll see what happened. So White played here, which is different from what I did in my game. I played some weird move that also didn't work. But here I actually spent like 10 minutes reading to see what would happen because I thought that if I just read it out well, then the game could probably just end instantly. So like if I connect, let's say I connect, then White can Atari. White can Atari here, and then when Black plays here, White can actually connect here, and then when I take, then it starts a ko, right? But now Black doesn't actually have any ko threats. I mean, I can play, I guess, here, but then White can just capture the corner, and I was like, oh, well, then it's still good for Black, but it salvages the situation at least a little bit for White. So I didn't want that to happen. Because normally, like, if white omits that move and white just starts to ko immediately, then first of all, black can just Atari and make a net. And second of all, even if I did make the ko, like this, wait no. So let's say, I don't know, white plays something. Just if this ko still happened for whatever reason, like, black will have a lot of threats against these stones. But in the other variation, like, if I connect and then white does the same thing, then when white connects here, I still have to take, and now white has 4 liberties, so I have no more threats against these stones. So that's why I didn't connect here. I thought about, like, what if I play, like, what if I just take these stones now, right? Then of course white can play here. If I play like this, then white can play like this, and then black has a problem. Basically, these 4 stones will die. So then, if black plays here, then I think white can still do this. So if black tries to come out now, then at the very least white can capture this stone. And the result's still probably good. The result is still good for black. Like, I can probably play. I think black has Dolada, right? No, black doesn't have Dolada, but you can at least play here and capture these stones. But then at least, you know, white. Oh, I guess you can play here first, and then play here. But then still, at least like white got something here, and I thought there was like a better answer. So in the game, I poked here, and then the game went like this. And then you come out. So this way, like, black comes out, and also white doesn't get to capture this stone anymore. Because now if white tries to cut, then of course I can just kill these 3 stones. So there's no way for white to do that. So white connected, and then I came out this way. I think I thought for a good while here about how to connect too, but how to come out, because I was like, if I play something like, let's say I play here, then white has a lot of forcing moves here, and then white can push, and then I guess maybe this is still possible too. What was I thinking here? If white pushes again, maybe? And something like this, then black will die. And of course I can always like play here, but then this Hane is still really painful. Yeah. So I think I thought that playing here would just be better in general, because I don't, like, now white can't capture me at all, and then still when white plays here I can just keep extending. And right now white still can't, there's no way that white can still capture me. If he tries to play like here, I can just net these stones and they will die. And if he, I don't know, if he plays like here, I can just extend. And there's no way like white can seal me in. So white exchange here. And I started to be a little bit careful, because I thought about if I play here and then white plays something like this. I thought maybe this is possible, but I thought like black gets flattened a lot here, so I thought, and white gets out fairly okay, so I thought maybe maybe there's a better solution. Yeah, Hane is painful, but yeah, black gets a lot of territory, but it's still, I thought there was something better, which is why I didn't play that way. So in the game, I still thought that I should still play here, even though like now I'm kind of forced to run with this group. So I jumped, and then white played here, and then I extended. So if I try to Hane, then white has some sneaky moves here. I think white can this wedge. I think I was scared of something here. What was I scared of? I don't quite remember what I was scared of, but I think I don't know actually. What can white do here? If he cuts, I can just Atari. Cut. So I thought there was something here for white, but now I don't remember. If you put here, cut, Atari. No, this doesn't work for white. I think for some reason I had some feeling that there was some funny AGA here, but maybe there isn't. I don't know. So in the game I just put here because I thought it was good enough. And then he was in the corner and then I turned. Because I was like, alright, now white has like 1 weak loop here, 1 weak loop here, and then like white needs to settle both of them, and then I'm like already pretty much on the outside. And I have like territory here. So I thought it was pretty good for black. And it should be good for black. But here I think I made a bad error in judgment. So like I was deciding whether or not to extend or to Atari here. But then like I was like, alright, if I Atari here and he tries to double Hane, then I can Atari here and then I should be able to win this capture race, right? Which is what happened in the game. But I think I should still just extend here because even though white can white can extend, but like it doesn't really matter because white's still letting it. White still needs to make eyes, and then no matter what happens, black will just make more territory, and white has nothing basically. And white still has to worry about this other group too. So like this would have been so easy for black. But then I think I made it hard on myself because even though I can capture these 6 stones here, or 7 stones. Like white can get this, I have to fix, and then white has forcing moves against has forcing moves to threaten to Atari at O12. So like for example, if I play something like this, this is Sente. Eventually I have to fix here, right? And then it's gonna hurt the corner a lot. If I try to fight with him, then he can just do something like probably just cut, and he has like tons of forcing moves everywhere. So this just made it like really annoying, and I think if I just extended, then I would have been perfectly fine. So I just cleared out the AGA by extending here, then he Haned, and then I went after this group. So when he Haned, he doesn't really have a great way to deal with this. The only way he can escape is to play here, but I can still play this. Well, I don't have to play it right now, but like I don't know, it's not that easy for white to come out, and even if white does like survive, he's gonna like eventually I'm gonna get a wall facing the left side, and then it'll be very easy to just like place the moves on the left side, and white won't have any territory at all. So this group will just be a giant burden for white. So white decided to just sacrifice it, and then yeah, he basically just sacrificed this group. So now, like, but even though I captured both of these, like, white at least got like a fair amount in this corner, and then I at least got some stones on the outside here. So I mean, the game is definitely good for black, but white can still at least keep playing. So here I figured like if white gets another move, then the corner will be really big. So I tried to do something in the corner. So here I Atari, and here I just thought like, oh, as long as white doesn't get too much here, and if I can get some influence here, then it'll be pretty good. Although then I kind of, at the time when I played this, I didn't realize there was a cut here. and then white can extend here. And then the AGA here is kind of bad because I have to fix this cut, right? And then white can Atari here, and then honey here, and maybe it might not be doable for white right now, but it's still definitely AGA. Yeah, I have a lot of solid points, and it should be unwinnable for white, but like the thing is, you know, at my level, like people make tons of mistakes, so anything can happen. But yeah, it should be unwinnable for white, but you know, amateurs suck, so you know, anything can happen. So I put here white pincered, and I double approached. So here basically I was trying not to throw the game, so I figured, you know, as long as white doesn't get a lot on the left side, then it will be okay. I mean, it's true, like, well, you'll see. So white, a target here probably thought I would play here and he would be able to fight with me, and that he would be able to get all this. But I figured, like, I can just Atari here and just give up the 3 stones if I really need to. And second of all, it's not really that big right now compared to the left side, so I just Tanuki entirely. But yeah, so like, I mean, 6 dan is only 6 dan, right? There's always like 7 dans pros, like, who play much better. And I mean, you might, even if it seems like 6 dan is kind of strong, they still make tons of mistakes, as you can see in all of the games I put in Taito. There's tons and tons of mistakes that probably even Q players can see. So when white played here, I thought it was kind of strange. Usually white will play like here, and then I believe black plays here. I don't exactly remember how this goes, but this is kind of goes against the normal kind of you want to stay ahead of your opponent proverb, right? But I guess he was scared that like I would turn here, and then it feels really annoying because there's a cut here and there's like a cut here. That's probably why he played here. So I honeyed, and then he went super aggressive and tried to just attack the whole thing. And in retrospect, maybe I should have just jumped. Like maybe this would have been a lot safer if he plays here. I can just defend this, and because I'm so far ahead, like as long as I make a living group here, everything should be okay. So here I just put here. So if I try to protect the cutting point, then it feels like, you know, now these stones are much better, and excuse me, while black still shouldn't die, like it feels a little bit more complicated for black. So I just put here, and then I turn. So basically, if I hottie right now to try to kill white, then white can cut. If I extend, then white can play here. I have to extend again, and then white can Atari, and then play here. And then even if I play something like this, so wait a second. I thought this came to my mind. So what if I, oh no, if I play here, he can just play here and then take this. But then, yeah, probably, yeah, this is a little too much. Yeah, so then probably black has to extend here. But yeah, then after this, then, you know, black can Atari here. Even if you just like play here first and then white fixes, feels like black dying here isn't really necessary. You know, maybe now white will fix the corner somehow. Maybe put here. Something like this, I don't know. Here? I'm not really sure. But it feels like, you know, if black just dies here and doesn't like kill the corner in exchange, then it's good for white. So that's why I turned first. So like if he responds, then I can play here and then he can't seal me in anymore. Now if he plays here, then he can't seal me in so easily. So of course he knew that, so he responded by hunting here. And then I tied, and I thought this was fine, like, you know. These forcing moves are pretty painful for white, and also helps to connect to these stones. So then I fixed this cut, and then he hunted, so he's still trying to cut me. I thought, okay, that's fine. I was pretty sure, like, these stones wouldn't come under any big danger. So I fixed here, though maybe I should still play here. Because he had a cut around here, so it's not urgent for me to fix this group right now. Even if he plays here, I can probably just play like this, and I don't think there's any way, like I certainly won't die. You know, this white group is still not completely alive, so probably I should just jump here. Yeah. In the game I play here immediately, then white connected up, and now white's very thick. Like now, black has to run with this group because this group is eyeless. So I peeked first, and then white tried to resist, and white actually tried to resist very strongly. I mean, maybe I should just play here first. Now if white plays here, I can play something like this, and it should be okay, I think. Now it seems like white's thin enough that black should be okay. But in the game, like after I exchange all of these moves, like white's much thicker here because I exchanged this move for this move, which normally I would never do. So then I fixed here because I thought this move was Sente against this group, but then white played here. Basically, like if I try to play here, or like so if I play here and then white connects here, oh yeah, so I still have to cut here, otherwise white has a monkey jump to connect under. But if I play here, then white can live in the corner. So I have to find a way to try to get out. So I played here to try to get out. So like if for example white plays here, I can just extend and then I'm out. There's no way white can stop me from coming out this way. If he does this, I can just cut and then Atari. Or maybe attach here first to fix the cutting point, and then let's say, I don't know, white plays here, then I can just come out this way. If I try to do something like this, then probably I can just play here and it's probably okay. If I place here, then I can still just Atari and then Atari. So this doesn't work for white either. But white found a pretty nice move here, which actually stops all of this. So like now if I try to play here, then white can double Hane, and then if I try to cut, then he can Atari this way, squeeze, and now black is in some big trouble. Probably disconnect. And now black is probably in some trouble because now black is actually sealed in. If I try to play here, which is what I did in the game, then white can cut, and it's still a little bit dicey. If I try anything else, like here, then white can still just do something like it's similar to the game actually. You can put here, and black is still sealed in. So at this point, it's kind of hard for black to come out. So in the game, I just played here, and then white cut, and then I tried to I still tried to go after this corner group and at the same time try to find a way out. But I think I should have turned here first. I think this turn is very important. Because in the game, when I play here, then white immediately he can peep here. And I don't have a response because Like if I play here, he can just come out, and there's nothing I can do here anymore. But I'm stuck, and I can't kill these stones anymore because I don't have enough liberties either. So if I play here first, then if White tries to play here, of course I can come out. If he tries to steal me, then I can Atari, play here. I guess, well, so if White tries to play here, then I can, let's see. At the very least, this will be center. White will have to defend. And then I can, at the very least, I can make life here. And I'll have 2 eyes this way. Well, White can play here. Wait. I can play... But if White plays like this, he has to come back here. I can play here, and then the corner will probably die. Yeah. And then this way I can kill the corner by playing. I can probably even just play here. Does this work? Wait, what's the best way to get rid of his liberties? I can play these moves first too. Maybe just Hane. Yeah, I can play here. Play here. If he connects, I can Atari and then play here, and then White will die. If he tries to play something like this, and I connect, and then let's say, you know, White fills liberties. Then yeah, White. I think White will still die, because if he fills here, I can, you know, play this kind of thing. Oh well, yeah. White needs to defend that anyways. So then yeah, White will definitely die. So at the very least, Black will have no trouble living. But then in the game, once White got this peep, then I was like, oh crap. now it's very difficult because Black only has half an eye here, and it's hard to make an iron center here now. So White got connected to 2 groups, and so I figured the only chance I have now is to try to kill his corner. And I can probably just Hane too. This is also a Ko, but this Ko is very damaging if I lose the Ko. So I was like, I probably need to find. I wanted to find like a less damaging way of making a Ko. I don't think I can kill it unconditionally. So game went like this. I put here, Wait, Hane. And basically the problem here is that even though I can make a dead shape inside his corner, like I don't have that many liberties to fight with him, so I have to be a little bit careful. So at this point I was also in Byoyomi, so it was like, I think the first Byoyomi I was in, like I was spending a lot of time trying to see what would happen, and then I was running really low on time, so eventually I just started playing. But it went like this, and then I just kind of played some random moves. But then, like, when he took, I was basically going for, like, if I can fill up these liberties and then just start a Ko straight up, I figured that I would have enough threats, like local threats, to just fight the Ko. So I Atari here took, and then he filled his liberty here, which was really bad. Like if he, let's say he connects here, and then I put here, he has to take, or yeah, he has to take, and then let's say I don't know, put here, right, and then he takes. Actually, I can just fill the liberty. I can just fill here. So now if he takes back, I can take this and then take here. Actually, probably I can probably just connect. But now he cannot like crush my stones because now he's in a tie, so he cannot play here. He couldn't do that anyways, could he? Yeah. So now it's like I can start the co pretty much any time. If he starts filling liberties, I can just take, and then eventually, you know, let's say he keeps filling liberties, I don't have to connect. I can just start the co immediately, and then this co, I think I have enough threats like around here to kill him. But in the game, he filled his own liberty, and then I was able to just... I could have just put here immediately, and then filled. So now if he takes the co, I can just take this, and then he can connect, but then it's a direct co? I can still put here. Wait. So I thought I had to connect here and then put it here. So I can try to take some liberties first. So he has to put here, and then I can take. He has to extend, and then I can put here. And then if he starts filling liberties, then let's see. So something like this. You can put here. Wait a second. Maybe I will die this way. Oh, 13 is a huge threat. Yeah, he has threats there, but... Wait a second. So if I just play here first, and then I'm gonna play here, connect, yeah, probably, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I can just connect here, and what it still has to play here, and then I can Atari here. Maybe Atari here is better. Take. Even if he plays something like this. Take. Atari. Actually, you know what? Even if he plays here, if I... That's kind of big. Wait, because when I was looking at this right after the game, like I was pretty sure that black would be okay. For a while during the game, I thought I was kind of screwed, but then somehow it was okay. If I kick the Atari, this is a threat. Maybe, wait, hold on. So if I just play here first, he takes here. Then that's a double co, right? So I have to fill if I take here, he'll take here, and then that becomes a capture that way. So I need to fill this in first. Then he'll take. Wait a second. Wait a second. He'll take, and then I will Atari. Take. He'll Atari. Right. And then he can put here. Do I need to respond to this? If I put here, he takes. Even when something like this is a threat too, right? If he takes, then I can cut. Yeah, this is a threat too. But then of course he cannot respond to this because then no matter what he does, I can just ignore him. Yeah. So it seems like I should have enough local threats to deal with him if he tries to do anything else. Yeah. I think even if I ignore this threat, like let's say I ignore the first one and I just put here, and then I can put here, and he has to take, and then I can extend here, and even though white can take this, so if white plays here first, I can play this. He takes. I Atari. Take. The thing is, like now, I guess, I mean, so if this isn't a threat, then like if this is a threat, then white has to take. I put here. Like even if white takes this, like this is still fine for black. I'm pretty sure. I think black still has enough because this corner still has some AGA too. If white, and there's no way white can fix this in one move either. Like even though white can, like he has like a desperation threat here that's really bad, but like I still have a threat to escape this way. So either way, black should still be okay. Like I have two threats here to escape, so I think black is okay. But then in the game, like he just let me go, and I was like, okay. So then once I was able to escape with this group, I was like, I can breathe a sigh of relief. And then yeah, then everything was pretty smooth sailing from there. I think at this point he just I mean at this point he was pretty donezo. So the end of the game wasn't really much to talk about, but he just randomly died, basically. I guess we can look a little bit longer at this code, because this code is really the turning point of the game, where he could have brought the game back. So, I mean, if he just connects here, probably I will take this and then fill. He has to take the code back. I take this and then connect. So then, what does black do? What does white do? So if he tries to fix one code there here, then I take, and if I fix another code there here, so let's say like he plays here, and then I take, he fixes another thread here. So now, of course, if I try to start the code, I don't have any more local threads. I guess this is the local thread. Because if white takes, I can just live directly. Or over here. So maybe white can't just erase, like white doesn't have enough liberties to erase all the threats yet. It seems like, you know, of course, if white tries to play anything here, then white has no more threats after that. So probably black should be okay. I don't think white has a way to fix all of the threats around here. Well, if I place here, take H13. So I take, then what? Let's say white plays here. And then black plays something. And black needs one more threat, right? So now if you play here, oh well, black's, there's no cut here anymore. Oh, here? Oh no, here. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I mean, yeah, I think I should have been screwed here until he filled his own liberty. I mean, I guess technically, yeah, if he plays here, it should be okay. Because if he like fills a different liberty, and I can get more threats on. If I like poke through, then I think I can get some more threats. Yeah, I think filling his liberty was definitely a bad idea. If he just connects here, then I think he's probably okay. Yeah, once he does this, then he definitely doesn't have enough liberty to fix everything. Yeah. Yeah, so that was basically where the Clown Fiesta occurred. I think if he just plays here, then black should be dead, and then white will have made a miraculous recovery. Yeah, I can say it's a little lucky. I don't know, it happens in a lot of my City League games. Like, a lot of times I'll like mess up terribly somewhere, and then something will happen and everything will be okay again. That's why I say like, I feel like my Go is not that strong. It feels like most of the time I just get a little lucky, and then and my opponent will like play some stupid mistake or something. But with this game, our first board managed to win her games too, so we did beat Toronto 2-1, which gave us the victory in the first round, which is really nice. It's a good way to start the week off. Although next round we're playing against New York, and their team is ridiculously strong, like A-League level strong. So beating them, I think, will be really pretty near impossible. It would probably need more than a miracle. But that'll be in about a month, so you know, there's time. We'll see what happens. If yeah, I guess I could always do this. I could always do this in Sente too, so. Yeah, so maybe I should still be okay. If this is all Sente. I don't know. I think like in the end of this game, like I think I had like 5 seconds to play like 6 moves or something. Maybe not that crazy. Maybe it was like 10 seconds to play 4 moves or something like that. So I was just like slapping stones on the board. But yeah, I mean, the beginning definitely the beginning was definitely really good for black, and I think I made it overly complicated by playing here. If I just extend here, like the game is so easy for black. Like it's so much easier. And I think I tunneled in on like I was like, oh, if he double hunted, I can Atari here and kill these stones, but that just led to a bunch more complications. Because I was also thinking like, oh, if he can't double hunted, then this is great for me. But you know, even after killing these stones, I guess made more trouble for myself. So that's definitely something I need to not tunnel in on things too much. But still, it was a good win. It's nice to win, and it was a win that mattered too. So that was always good. But yeah, the next round I think is like December. I don't know when in December, but sometime in December. So we'll see what happens then.